The most seductive form of resistance is logical sounding excuses. Resistance is always lying and always full of shit. What rationalizations am I using to avoid my real work? Boris, what do you think?
I'm gonna talk about two things. One is like this kind of big questions, like why do I have this resistance, or what's wrong with me is even a worse question to ask whenever you want to ask it, because those are kind of questions that you can write and write about. So, for example, I feel resistance, I will take the journal, I will start writing about it and think deeply instead of like doing the work. I mean, like if and I'm not trying to criticize anybody, because the first person that should be criticized for like getting myself into those chats with resistance is me, who already did most of those resistance born things. But I would like to say one more thing about this resistance, and I feel comfortable enough saying it because it relates to my life. That also things like depression, for example, feel to me to some degree like born out of resistance, meaning that like this kind of judging myself for what I do, or like not feeling that I'm good enough, and like embracing those kind of feelings and like feeling that it's happening to me. Like there are different versions of depression. I'm like, not every depression is related to resistance. This is not my statement. My statement is sometimes the lack of fulfillment of ourselves, the disempowerment that we feel. And we sometimes even nurture the disempowerment and not trying to reach out for the goals that would nourish our spirit is reflected in a depression, which is like a very logical being in itself, meaning people in depression, as studies show, are kind of more logical than people who are normal, because to be normal is to like embrace some positive fantasies also. So like I have experience with a lot of different versions of resistance, and like trying to understand myself instead of doing the work is a very tempting version of resistance.